Hi everyone. This week's readings on Deb Margolin and Peter Lobdell really got me thinking about the relationship between teachers and students in acting. Both authors approach the training process as something much deeper than learning a set of techniques. They see it as a kind of partnership between two people trying to uncover what's real and human in performance. In Deb Margolin's Minding My Own Business, she talks about how acting starts with digging into who we are. She doesn't mean being self-centered or overly emotional. She's talking about finding honesty, mining your own experiences, your memories, and your emotions to connect truthfully to a role. What I love about her approach is that it treats self-exploration as part of the craft. She's funny, open, and kind of blunt at the same time. And that makes her message land. To be an honest performer, you have to be willing to face yourself first. Marlon doesn't tell students what emotion to feel or how to act them out. Instead, she gives permission to explore, to play, to find parts of yourself that make a character real. I think that's such an important reminder for teachers and students alike. Growth in acting doesn't come from imitation, it comes from authenticity. Then Peter Lobdell's Practicing the Paradox takes that same idea of authenticity and frames it through what he calls a creative paradox. He says that actors need to be both prepared and spontaneous at the same time. Sounds kind of impossible, but he makes a great point. It's about balance. You need the structure, the training, and the discipline to prepare. But once you're on stage or in rehearsal, you have to kind of let go of that control and trust that your work's going to carry you. Lobdell takes on teacher-student relationship is also really fascinating. He sees the teacher not as someone who shapes the performance directly, but as someone who kind of creates conditions where discovery can happen. That feels very true in practice when a director or a teacher allows room for play and risk taking. Actors find that creative sweet spot that he's really talking about. In my own experience with production and rehearsal, I've seen both of these philosophies come to life. Early in the process, everyone's getting things, focused on lines, the blocking, getting things right. Um, but once people start to feel safe, they get those lines down, they get the blocking down, then they really start to explore, to react instead of recite. And that's when the real acting happens. You can see the paradox Lobdell talks about. Structure meets freedom. And you can see Margolin's point too, that authenticity grows when you allow your own truth to meet the text. I think both readings highlight something essential about teaching acting. It's not just about performance, it's about process. The best teachers help students trust themselves enough to take risks, and the best students are the ones who stay curious and open even when they feel vulnerable. For me, this week really reinforced that acting is a shared act of learning. The teacher provides the framework, the student provides the courage, and together they build something that's alive. That dynamic of trust, discovery, and mutual respect is what makes actor training such a unique and transformative art.